Oh, man,
wow.
Jerry Reed.
Who'd have thought?
Huh?
Hey, isn't that the John Belushi biography?
Well, that's something you didn't hear much during the Bush administration.
Yeah, the sequel is Hired 2, Laid Off.
Yeah.
Oh, jam handy organization.
To the rescue.
Keep your jam handy.
Jimmy, you ought to make a big success selling Chevrolets.
Sure, we all
I think
do.
you've got what it takes.
Real cream.
You joined us with a fine reputation as a salesman in other lines.
Gee,
Now
thanks,
get back
Mr.
on your
Warren.
side of the
Of course,
desk.
I've never sold Chevrolets before, but I believe I can do it.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
sure you can, Jimmy. And I want you to know that I picked you as the most likely to succeed out of a number of young men we've been considering to fill this opening in our sales organization.
That's mighty flattering, Mr. Warren. I'm going to do everything I can to try to prove you're right.
Which isn't
I
much.
want to get started just as soon as I can, too. Do I start selling right away?
In that suit?
First, you gotta know your product. Now, here's some things you want to do before you even think about contacting.
Here, put on this jewelry.
You know, this is when I was in Pep Club, and here's my senior picture.
Why does he have to read the Joy Luck Club?
My failure looks more and more imminent.
Cop Killer. Ooh, this sounds like fun.
Now he has to read his boss's prose.
If you flip it real fast, the car seems to move.
Oh, no, there's a pretty all-encompassing book. He knows what's what now.
Honey, I got a job. Can I come in, please? Oh.
Can I use your bathroom?
Oh, come on, Dad. It's not insurance this time. It's really neat. It's cars.
This is the front door. You were just at the back door.
Guess I shouldn't be trying to sell cars in Amish country.
I'm not going away this time. I can stand here all day.
Oh, good, my taxi.
Oh, good morning, sir or madam. I love your nice chateau. Oh,
I just bludgeoned my husband. I really don't have time. Thank you.
thank you. Good time to case the joint.
Darn. That's what I need a car to show.
None of these prospects seem much good.
So, time for booze.
Well, they're the best I've got, so I'll stay with them.
What a loser.
No, you see, it's called a car.
I just want to read you one of my poems. It's Dear Eliza to... Oh.
I know you don't have a license, but look at this.
Oh, now, this one's really amusing. Garfield pulls an Odie's tongue. I love this.
Yeah. I thought I knew something about trucks.
But I was living a horrible lie.
Models that seemed to fit his job. I didn't know which one to concentrate on.
That's nice.
Oh,
May I
well,
help you,
can't
sir?
sell them all. No. But I'd hate to think that sale I made to old man Simmons day before yesterday is going to have to last me all month.
That's nice. Maybe you'd just like to browse the place.
Matter. I just don't seem to get the hang of this business.
The wipers work.
Oh, no, I don't want to buy a
Wait
car.
a minute. Can I tell you about the rear-wheel drive?
How many
It's a-
ways can I say no?
Now, this one's about a priest, a minister, and a rabbi, see? And they're going down this...
No, you're telling it wrong. It's...
But you see, Mr. Brooks, the Chevrolet in the action assembly is different than the Plymouth unit.
I understand the Plymouth has the most expensive construction of any car.
Oh, you got
What's
me.
the difference in the two knee actions?
Well, I don't know the difference. But I do know that Chevrolet is better.
What a dork.
That was the most humiliating afternoon I ever had. I can't believe I wet on his couch.
Maybe I should not have dressed as the angel of death.
Hey, nobody buy a car. Pass it down.
Nobody buy a car.
Nobody buy a car.
Buys a car.
No cars.
I have often walked down the street before.
Submitted for your approval. A salesman who has no car.
There.
Good off myself.
And there's that call on Beacon Street.
I'd probably fail there, too.
It's way over on the other side of town.
I don't have a car. Hey!
Well, might just as well go after it right now.
Oh, look, there are like signs on every door now. We have a car. We have a car.
Hey, Edna Ferber and Joseph Kennedy.
And then I became an Eagle Scout? But enough about me. Okay,
Could you turn down the music? I can't hear a thing you're saying.
But Mr. Harrington, $390 is just the absolute best we can do on your car.
And that's exactly the reason why I won't buy. You're too far out of line.
I knew you'd try to make me pay money. Oh.
But Jimmy, we've got 539 Ford two-doors on the lot now.
Don't you think I know
We
that?
just
I live
can't
with that
go
every day of my
another cent
life.
higher on an appraisal. We don't need 39 two-doors.
Okay. I see your side of it.
I suppose if I sat on my butt all day, I'd see things that way, too.
I didn't know he had a prison record. Says here he's wanted in Idaho.
What in the world? Assault with a deadly weapon?
AKA the pantsless salesman or the piddling peddler.
What? He got a D in trigonometry, oh.
Well, but he is a Pisces with the moon in Aries.
I'd fire him if he weren't my son.
Are you there, Lord?
Hello, Wall.
Well, there's a blue steak and a pitcher of martinis. My name on it.
Now that's nearly impossible. No human under my employ has ever sold a car.
Well, I guess no one wins the Mathis album.
If I could read, I'd know what the problem is.
There's the problem. I forgot to carry the 2.
Willard Scott?
Dad, you're smoking my kid's bubble pipe.
Nice night for it.
I think it's time for you to move out on your own, son.
Well, at least he's got a nice wife to go home. Oh, awkward.
Moon for the misbegotten.
Death of a sales manager.
Sandy Frank. You're looking beefier, son.
I thought you two boys might like some refreshments. So here's a pitcher of nice, cold...
Stoli?
lemonade.
No, Frank, fight up.
Thanks, Mother.
And tonight we'll have some nice, hot cuddling.
Ah! Gravity at work.
Who's the doughy man on our porch steps?
Oh, well, I'll go deep fry something.
I'll be upstairs in my burlap teddy.
Got something mighty important on your mind these days, haven't you, son?
Am I that transparent,
Oh,
Dad?
not especially.
So lay off.
Just the usual things.
Crushing puppies.
Business, you know. Sales problems, salesmen.
Now, don't try to fool your old dad. There's something extra special worrying you, or I miss my guess.
You've killed again, haven't you, son?
You know, I was just...
Ah!
Take the average young fella today. He won't get out and work the way we used to when I started to sell.
Work it, uh-huh.
What makes you think that?
Well, take this young fella, Jimmy Hill, for example.
Okay.
Last month, when I was looking for another new car salesman, he looked to me to have twice as much on the ball as anybody else I could find.
He looked like a pretty good boy to me, too.
That's right,
Isn't he working
testify,
out?
son.
Oh, yes, he makes a sale now and then. But that isn't the kind of a man I need, or want.
Hasn't the Nye learned the knack of selling, I suppose?
Huh?
Well, I guess not, or else he'd be doing
Keep
maybe
it
a
down
better.
over there!
Don't you know what he's doing wrong?
I can see enough from his sales reports.
Been pretty much on his own, then.
Oh, you blame me, huh?
Yes. But he's had a good, thorough basic training. I haven't got the time to play nursemaid any of the salesmen.
Maybe not, son. But I wouldn't know about that.
That's how you handle a salesman.
That isn't what Harry Carpenter told me when you started out to work for him 11 years ago.
Jacques.
But I got out and worked. Hard. And that's what I'm concerned about right now. Young fellas today won't work the way we did 11 years ago.
Hard.
Maybe not, son. And then again, maybe they're working harder than you think.
Oh, food for thought.
You know, huh? I'm gonna ruminate on that one.
He's hired. He's hired. He's hired. He's hired.
I'm hired.
He's hired.
I hope I don't get fired.
He's hired.
In 40 years I'll be retired. But for now I'm simply hired.
He's hired. He's hired. He's hired.
I got a job today.
He's hired.
I'm selling Chevrolet.
He's hired.
I'm bringing home good pay.
He's hired.
I just got hired.
He's hired. He's hired. He's hired. He's hired.
He got a job today. He's selling We're gonna get awnings. He's bringing maybe even dessert. I just got hired. Hired. was wondering if you'd like to see my... But I really think you should see my...
No!
It's got a lovely... And if only you would...
No!
Can't you see we're trying to tell you no?
Zeros, zeros. None of my salesmen has ever sold a car. Sometimes I think I might be pushing them too far. I think I'll hit the bar and try to get my mind off zeros. Zeros. All of my salesmen are zeros.
Good evening, Sonny.
Hi, Dad.
You look depressed.
I am.
Come on and have some lemonade!
Thanks, Mom, but that won't help.
Just get it off your chest.
Okay. I suck at my job.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. My salesmen are slobs.
No, they aren't.
Yes, they do. I'd like to make a sale, but what can I do? I'm gonna be a failure just like you, Dad.
Like me?
That's right, I'll be a failure just like you.
Extra, read all about it. Pearl Harbor bombed. Roosevelt declares war.
Well, that's it.
What's it?
Uncle Sam's gonna need cars. Why, selling Chevrolets is gonna help the war effort. Don't you see, Dad? Come on, everybody. See
USA in the sun. We got commercial sign.
Crying out loud.
What's the point?
Commercial sign.
Oh, look! Hired 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Jam Handy to the rescue.
My Jam Handy.
No employees were killed during the making of this film.
Young fellas today won't work the way we did 11 years ago.
Previously on
Maybe
Hired.
not, son. And then again, maybe they're working harder than you think.
That may be
Today,
wonderful,
you
but I
may
think you're
see that
wrong.
You were a pretty good man when you first started in this business. And you probably were. But you owe a lot of your success to the way Harry Carpenter worked with you.
Give him hell,
But
Harry.
you started straight. He used to tell me about the mistakes you made. You may not have known it, but you really served an apprenticeship. Every man does.
Booze,
Has to. In every business.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Remember how closely he worked with you the first year? He used to tell me about it.
He ripped you a new one every
I
day.
remember how he used to talk to me about my prospects.
Your prostate?
How I was to handle some of them. But you know, I always thought that was because he knew you so well. Maybe he had more of a personal interest in me.
Nonsense.
He hated you.
Not Harry.
Oh, he's having an episode.
He worked that hard with every man he ever hired.
He got sent to jail for
Smart
it.
enough to realize that he knew more about selling cars than any man on his sales force, and that it took his direction and leadership to get the most out of his men.
Ah, flying elves are back.
And I don't believe men have changed much since then.
Wow.
How about this Jimmy? Doesn't he work? Doesn't he get in for the morning sales meeting?
Oh, yeah, he's always punctual. He never misses. But take his prospects, for example.
Please.
Well, I looked them over the other day, and it's just about the poorest list I've ever seen. I remember one of the first things that Harry drilled into me
Was Harry?
the importance of having a good list of prospects.
Yes?
Then he showed me how to go about getting it, how to keep it up, how to cover the list, and how often.
Yeah, he performed puppet shows
I
for
had
me.
the importance of prospects drilled into me from the very first day I started.
Ah, he's evil.
Has Jimmy?
Has Jimmy what?
Had the importance of prospects pounded into him since the first day he started to work.
Well, I've told him how important they are.
Yeah, but have you shown him how, when, and where to get them? Have you checked on him every day to see that he did it right?
Have you hugged him?
Dad, I've got other work to do.
Harry wasn't too busy to make a good man out of you.
You still got a little...
Say, I think I'm beginning to see what you mean.
I'm beginning to sober up, and you're scaring me.
I wonder.
Wonder.
Say, maybe that's the reason I haven't had very much luck with Jimmy.
I'm gonna dance.
Or with Henderson, that other fellow I hired last year. You know, he looked pretty good to me too, Dad, when I first hired him.
Who doesn't?
Certainly would be worth a try.
Yes, sir.
Don't hit
Come
me.
to think of it, the time I'm spending on other things right now might be costing me a whole lot more than I think. Men need leadership. Leadership is important. Oh, I've always known that, Dad, but I never thought about it in connection with my own business. But starting Monday morning...
Don't touch me.
I'm going to stir things up a bit. I'm going to show these fellas what leadership really means. And then we'll see...
We're gonna have leadership the way my old man told me. You put a handkerchief on your head. You spotted imaginary elves. You rock on the porch all night.
Sales are the most important thing in this business.
Seeing as how we're salesmen and all.
We're closer together than we have in the past in order to get more sales.
But first, martinis.
Well, that's all for this meeting, but I want to check with each one of you personally before you go out this morning. Jimmy, I'll talk with you first.
Because you've got the most problems.
The meeting's adjourned. Jimmy, from what you say, I'd put these two away for 2 weeks.
Whack 'em
Your
good.
time is too valuable to be spending on them right now.
Yeah.
And then I'd take these 4 in this order
Boss, will you help me with my soapbox racer?
and serve your time in covering them. Now, have you got any others up in this end of town when you get up there?
No, sir. I don't believe I have.
All right.
Here's a lollipop, Jimmy.
I'll give you the names of 3 Chevrolet owners who live up that way.
Crush them.
And all 3 of them should be about ready to buy.
Meanwhile, Elliot Ness and his Untouchables head for a speakeasy in Berwyn.
Ah. Oh.
Zintar gets the most sales because he's a shapeshifter.
Harry, I don't think you drove quite far enough with that prospect before you let him take the wheel.
Yes, Mr. Warren, but he bought the car.
Yes, I know, but I'm speaking about your demonstrations in general.
But he bought the
I
flippin'
noticed you're
car.
inclined to turn the wheel over to your prospect pretty early in the demonstration ride.
I know, but...
Now, you know, of course, that when you drive first,
Yeah,
the
but...
prospect almost invariably drives back over the same route that you took.
Yeah, but he bought the car!
And if you'd driven onto that rough stretch up on Summit Avenue, you wouldn't have to direct him over it later.
He bought the
Give
car.
you a chance to have him keep his mind more on the car than on the road.
You got a nice
See, it's usually best to. I'll go along with you again this morning, Jimmy, on these first 2 calls.
Gee, that'll be swell, Mr. Warren. I'll sure appreciate your help. I always learn something, too, when we go out together.
Yeah, maybe I can kiss your butt on the way out, huh? How about that? Huh?
Just kind of push my family out of the way. I kind of live out of my car, if you know what I mean. They're just...
So that's when I got into commemorative spoon collecting. You?
Why don't you punch it, Jimmy? I want to be in Tijuana by 8 o'clock or you're fired.
Well, a meeting with Floyd the barber.
Oh, the car is so wonderful. Oh.
Now listen, I said no to you 2 yesterday.
But ma'am, do you know that Chevrolet has a wonderful plan for your life?
Why'd you bring the greasy guy?
Better see him again tomorrow. And be sure to have Mrs. Beck come into the showroom tonight with her husband.
Okay, I'll sure do it. And thanks again for your help, Mr. Warren.
May I call you? I'd like to see you again sometime.
Are you now, or have you ever been a Ford owner?
I wouldn't buy a car from you if you were the last man on earth, you sorry sack of...
That's where your truck data book comes in.
Drug dad?
You'll find the information you want on that special equipment right back here.
Somewheres.
Now show this information to your prospect, too. Just don't keep glancing at it and then telling him about it.
Okay.
Let him read it. Very often, the printed word is a big help in closing the sale.
Oh, look, it's Salesman Parent Conferences.
Well, my life is a hollow lie.
Just too many of them on hand now, George. That's the reason we couldn't afford to offer a higher appraisal.
Yeah, I can see your side of the picture.
Yes, but there's a good
Know-it-all.
side, too, George. For example, right now we have a single 39 Plymouth 4-door on the lot. And that means we can afford to make somebody a pretty good offer.
Say, I've got a prospect downtown with one of those. Not too hot, but I was going to get to him again in the next few days.
Fine, get him in here today, and I'm sure we can make him an offer that'll close a deal for you. Besides, we can use
Ah.
it. Mr. Milton, you can depend on what our Mr. Hill here has just told you. And I'll give you my own personal word, too, that if you have any trouble along that line, we'll make it good.
Well, I don't know. The last 2 cars I bought when I had trouble was always my fault, never the cars.
We want you to be just as satisfied with your new Chevrolet next year, Mr. Milton, as you will be next week.
That's exactly right.
Just buy the car.
We couldn't have afforded to make the investment we have here unless we gave the kind of satisfaction that make our customers come back to us year after year. We want you to be a regular customer, too, Mr. Milton. In fact, we hope you'll buy your next 10 cars from us.
10 cars?
That's why we'll give you the kind of service it takes on this one to bring you back for the next one, and the next, and the next, so on. You see, that's the only way we can hope to...
I'm gonna keep this from Gladys.
Adlai Stevenson buys a car.
Good salesman.
Bad salesman.
Inka-dinka-doo.
Now, if you want to see your daughter again, you'll do what I...
And now let us pray. Lord,
Huh?
You could hurt me?
would you sign it? Just sign it! Sign it!
Well, can I keep the pen?
I was kidding. I was going to sign when I walked in here. You nuts.
Christie ahead at the break. Dunn and Stewart close behind.
Believe me, leadership pays.
Is he talking to us?
First, hire good men.
Make sure they're
See
clean.
that they're well trained on their own product and on competitive products. Second,
Check their teeth.
be sure they have all the equipment and selling helps they need and know how to use them.
Fifth.
Third,
Oh, right. Third.
help them plan their work to make the most effective use of their time. And fourth,
Live at home till you're
stay
40.
in close touch with every man. Know what each one is doing. Work with them.
Name names.
And fifth, keep up their enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
Encourage every man, every day.
Give them back rubs.
And never forget,
I love you.
as I did, that people who represent you
It's
need
Dr.
your
Giggles.
help.
Good night. Stay pink, soft, and oily.
We're home.